Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Anbiya wal Mursaleen. This is Majib Qazi, and you're watching Washington Roundtable powered by VOK TV. I am absolutely delighted to have a very special guest with me today live. We are bringing you this exclusive interview with our future congressman from District 3 of state of Texas, Mark Newgent. Mark, welcome to the show. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
You know, it's an absolute delight that I was able to get hold on you. I know you have a very busy schedule. Your campaign is on a full swing, and competition is tough. But sometimes I do think the politics is a very thankless job. Actually, oftentimes you fall into traps where you want to do good for the community, but some people don't appreciate that. So, how are you taking it so far?
Well, for me, I've been doing this about 10 years. So this is not my first rodeo. Um, it's actually going a lot better than I thought it would go. We have professional staff. We're doing quite well. Um, Overall, I'm doing good.
Excellent. So we're going to get to the crust of our interview and getting down to the ground zero. You are at District 3. You want to let our audience know because it's a pretty long districts, and if you can give them a rundown. And I know your constituency stretches far-fetched counties and cities. So if you can give us a little bit of a broad background.
Our district in District 3 is about 810,000 people, right around there, from all of McKinney, East Plano, Wiley, Saxe, all the way out to almost Hughes Springs. So it's about 2.5 2 hour drive across.
And what are you contesting for, to be exact?
I'm sorry, say it again.
What are you contesting for, to be exact?
Contesting?
Yes, you're running for the U.S. Congress.
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
trying to let people hear from you. Yeah.
Yeah, running for Congress, U.S. Congress, Texas District 3, against Congressman Keith Self.
Excellent. And what is your platform?
Well, the platform is America First, and also affordability, finance being the biggest issue in America.
And if I were to ask you that to give a short bio of yourself, you have served in the U.S. Army and you have given your entire life to protect the Constitution of the U.S. and the service to the nation, and that makes it a very befitting candidate for the next Congress for District 3. Can you please give them a short bio of yours?
Sure, my background is 20 years U.S. Army, military police, captain, commander, anti-terrorism officer, and security advisor in the Pacific region. Also, I want to bring attention to that I was enlisted for 13 years, raising to the rank of staff sergeant, and I made sergeant first class and lieutenant in the same week, which I believe is important as we have a lot of veterans in this area, and 80% of the military is enlisted. And when someone goes from enlisted to officer, it's seen as very honorable, and someone that's for the troops who came up through the ranks and understands the hardships that the young soldiers face. After I retired, I spent about 10 years in politics, running for office a few times, serving as a city and county commissioner, and working on several campaigns.
And speaking of serving, working on several campaigns, this is probably going to be the one of the toughest one because a bigger post, larger constituency, and a tough competition.
I would say because we have staff, it's less complicated than the city council races, less
Okay.
nuanced. This is very simple.
Mhm.
As I mentioned earlier, the biggest issue in America is money. That's what unifies of what the scarcity of money and the hardships people are facing right now as people are choosing between gas and groceries. It's very simple. America First means keeping our money inside the country and not giving it away. It is more difficult and the scale is much larger. So when things get much larger, they actually also get more simpler. And we have a great set of volunteers helping us go through this.
So, at this time, I have seen a wave shifting in politics in the US. Unfortunately, we are more going towards theocracy, more going from, we are losing our foundation for the democracy as we see ICE taking over different states as if it's becoming more like a police state. How do you see all this play out?
Well, when people are losing power, they tend to lash out through various means. Um, our country is very big, and I have a lot of optimism for the future. Um, I believe it will balance out. We see pushback on a lot of things, and if people push hard enough, the powers that be will back down and respect the will of the people.
Sometimes politicians deviate the narrative, going from real issues to coming up with the false and emotional narratives. These days, if you see, most of the politicians are after one narrative, which is pretty much is prevalent all across United States for the midterm. That is anti-Sharia law. They don't want Sharia in the U.S. What this all mantra means to you?
Um, my question is, who is pushing Sharia? The only people I'm hearing it for are the people that are the anti-Sharia. I'm not hearing anyone. It's like an imagined enemy. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not seeing any politicians trying to push this. So that's my question. Where is this coming from? I just don't see it.
That is a fabricated, bogus, non-existing, an issue that has no relevance whatsoever
Yeah,
with, because US has only one constitution. Would you agree?
yeah. Yes, and it's already the law. This reminds me, I had a thought, it reminds me of the weapons of mass destruction propaganda, if you remember from 2000,
Yes.
2003, which that propaganda cost me the lives of some friends in that war. And there were no weapons of mass destructions. It was pure propaganda because they wanted a war. And we know the history.
That's correct. And not only just one weapons of mass destruction, but that resulted in demolition of about six, seven countries
Yeah.
for no obvious
Yeah.
reason. Um,
And I
so
will add on that, sorry.
go ahead. Please finish your thought.
Well, I'm looking through this and I try to find out what the narrative is and what's going on. And it seems that they really want to go to war with Iran. That is, I don't think it's even a secret anymore. They're very openly pushing for war with Iran. I think that is what the narrative is for.
Obviously, the objective is obvious. I don't know whether or not it's going to be Iran first or the Greenland first. So it all depends which one bring the more bucks.
Well, when you think about Iran and just look at big numbers, the United States is probably the only country that could take Iran. We were able to have simultaneous wars with Afghanistan and Iraq. And both those populations, those two countries, is about, I think, about the same as Iran. Maybe a 50 million people in Iraq, for 30, 40 million people in Afghanistan. And so I think Iran has about 92 million people. So we could do it, but it'd be wrong.
Okay. Coming back to the local issue, uh, your constituents, beside obviously putting America first and the Texas first, has a broader meanings, and people are more into the affordability. People are more into lowering the, the grocery bills and the gas money and the rent and the housing and all of that. So, how do you see all of that? How would you cope with those kind of issues?
Well, vote on legislation to put more money back in people's pockets. Um, Vote no on giving away another 63 billion to Ukraine. Put that money back into our schools. Put that money back into the U.S. economy. Give people jobs. Do new construction projects here. Why do we need to buy Ferraris for Ukrainian generals? I just don't get that.
Man, that's something that a lot of people don't know of, and a lot of people don't think of those kind of, because these are the things that are thrown under the rugs, and people are not made aware of it.
Yeah,
Any pushback from your opponent?
no, no attacks yet, and no pushback yet. He is very much on the attack onto local Muslims. Today, he published a lot of things highlighting local communities by name, specifically in the Plano area. I don't want to repeat the names, but he's targeting people. And my concern is, he's trying to get reelected. He's trying to do a thing, and he's not thinking of the people that could pay the price, inspire violence. You know, he says one thing, but someone that's mentally ill hears another. Maybe want to pick up a gun and hurt somebody. That kind of rhetoric is very dangerous when we target certain communities, and I really do hope he stops with that.
Your final message to your constituents and the people who are watching you.
Vote for me is a vote for peace, no war, and vote for no evil and no money overseas.
And when is the voting?
Election is March 3rd. Early voting starts February 17th.
Mark, if I were to ask you, you are very accessible and communicative. Anytime we send you a message, you are reachable. Would that case be the remain once you're in the office?
Of course, you guys have my cell phone number. You can reach out anytime.
Mark, thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you on campaign and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.